Hey everyone, Assalamu alaikum, Sam here. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to do a video to address some parenting issues that I've noticed in our society. I think that we're forgetting that common sense things aren't common sense to kids, because I'm noticing a lot of things missing, I guess I'm going to say. So let me just get to the point. So you drive down the street, right, in a neighborhood that has a school. The closer you get to the school, you notice that the closer you get, the more trash you see on the ground. Okay, so one can assume that it's students. You know what I mean? Kids walking to school, walking home from school, and then when you get to the school, the ground is covered in trash. And I don't want to hear any excuses, you know, oh, we live in the hood, whatever. I don't care where you live. You need to have respect for, you know, your neighborhood, for the planet, for the people around you. It's just common courtesy. You don't throw your trash on the ground. And I feel like a lot of people are not teaching their kids that, because I'm seeing it so much and it's making me angry. Okay, if you don't feel like telling them the reason why it's affecting our environment to keep throwing their trash on the ground, and how disgusting it looks just to see it, at least just tell them don't do it because it's wrong, or that you can get a fine because it's against the law. Tell them, oh, you'll have to go to jail. Just leave it at that. Be simple about it if you don't want to tell them the rest. But it's honestly disgusting, and I'm sick of it. And then outside of the littering, I've noticed a lot of kids think it's okay to bully. And don't get me wrong, I'm very big on teaching your children how to defend themselves, and to never feel like they can't handle a situation when it's another child that they're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? If you go to a teacher and they're not addressing your problems, handle it. You know what I'm saying? My son had a situation in like kindergarten where this little boy kept putting his hands on him, and I kept telling him, go to the teacher, until one day I'm like, obviously the teacher's not doing anything, so Ibrahim, if he touches you, handle it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to promote violence, but you need to let it be known that you're not going to be a victim. If you put your hands on me, I'm putting my hands on you right back. That's how my mom taught me. I don't know about you. But anyways, this little boy, because they used to brush their teeth after lunch, so this little boy hit my son in the face with his dirty toothbrush. That's disgusting. That's not just assault. That's disgusting. So at that point, he handled it. And I got a note coming home saying that Ibrahim was on red for the day, because he retaliated in a situation, and I understand that completely. Do what you got to do. That's the rules of your classroom. But understand that I told him at home that if somebody is continually assaulting you, defend yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that in my eyes. I don't care what anybody says about it. You're not going to change my mind either, if I'm being honest. You don't start a fight. You don't bully people. You don't pick on them. But if they're trying to victimize you, at that point, it's fair game, honestly. And I wrote a note to the teacher too. I told her he's not in trouble when he gets home. And I think we went to Chuck E. Cheese that day. And I'm not saying I celebrated it, but I'm just saying I wanted him to know that he wasn't in trouble for making himself feel safe at school again. And that's all I got to say about that topic. But no, actually it's not. When I pulled up to the school that he's at now, to pick him up one day, I saw this tiny thing that he's like 5. He had to be in kindergarten. In this group of, my son's school has elementary and middle school kids up to like 8th or 9th grade. Okay, so it's a wide range of students. And when I saw this group of boys that looked old enough to drive, pushing him around, taking his bag, throwing it, whatever, and you can see the smile on his face, but obviously he doesn't actually enjoy it. You know, that's just him trying not to cry probably. So when I got out of the car, I said, hey, I hope you guys aren't picking on this little thing that's a lot smaller than you. And they're like, oh no, it's okay, he's his little brother. That's irrelevant, because if I see my kids bullying their younger siblings, older siblings, whatever, that's a butt whooping in my house. We don't bully. We don't play those games. That's just how it is. And then I saw this thing, there was a screenshot of a conversation. This girl texted her mom saying, can you please pick me up from school, because such and such set her friend's hijab on fire at school. Okay, I want to talk to the parents of the person who did this, because I need to understand where you thought it was okay to ever do something like that. That's traumatizing. That's not just bullying. That's terrifying. So can we, like I said, if you don't have the time, or if you feel like you shouldn't have to say these things to your kids, can you just give them a quick, hey, keep your hands to yourself. Hey, respect others real quick, you know, because this disgusting behavior that kids have nowadays, this entitlement that they have. I saw this other thing. There was a boy on a train in like New York or something. He was laying across the bench or whatever, and all these people are standing there. They can't sit down because he's laying there, you know, on his phone or whatever. So this grown man comes and sits right on his legs, and I'm like, you know what? If I was that mom, I wouldn't have said anything to that man. But if I was that mom, my son would never be doing that in the first place. Matter of fact, you're a child. Stand up and let these old people, disabled people, you know, pregnant people, whatever, sit down, because you're a child and your legs are fine. You can stand. You know, that's how I was raised. But it's just a simple matter of respect and common decency for the next human being. These kids are lacking it, and it's annoying. They're going to become adults acting like this. We can't have that. We're trying to fix the problems we have now. You're creating more by not teaching them what they need to know to be a civilized human being. It's getting out of hand. And if I have somebody, you know, if my son comes home with a problem with another person, you know how we're going to handle it. I've already told you where I stand. So I'm just letting you know. Don't let your disrespectful kids come around my kids, because we don't do that over here. But that's all I've got for you guys today. And if I came off kind of rude, I'm sorry, but these kids are rude. It's getting out of hand. So that being said, I love you guys, and I appreciate you for watching, and tune in soon for some more good stuff. Love you.